What is up, everyone? Welcome back on board the space station. My name is Moonbright Gaming, and in today's we got a new series of video planned out for you guys. It's basically revolving around this particular deck called Corina Control. So this deck has been around for maybe the longest time, all the way back to beta season, where it's all about Corina Veraza and Commander Ledros, and then finish off with Atrocity as well. So this is kind of like a Commander Ledros kind of style kind of deck, but with bringing back Corina back to the old school all the way, right? So in this series of video is basically broke down to a few parts, where the first part we actually explain a little bit more about this deck to you guys, and then subsequently it will be all about the gameplay of this decks, and it's just basically how this deck runs. And this deck actually came about with one of our Southeast Asian players by the name of Hellscreamer, who actually brought it to Fight Night, one of the international tournament over the weekend, and he actually made did very well with this deck, and not getting in seasonal tournament. One of our Southeast Asia player from Thailand by the name of Scalamitas actually brought this deck as well, and actually made all the way to the top 32, qualifying to top 32 with this deck in his lineup as well. And we just want to take a look at this deck and maybe understand a little what exactly is this deck made of, and what does it actually do. All right. And first off the bat, on the champion selection for this deck in particular is going to be 3 copies of Elise and 3 copies of Vi. So Elise having a very early game control, having early game pressure on the opponent. It could be used as a blocker, it could even use offensively as one of your attacker as well. So Elise is used in a sense whereby it's basically a very aggressive start, right? And it is your first lowest cost unit in the whole deck, and as it is a champion, it has additional units as well, with the spiderling being spawned alongside Elise. So this is how Elise actually would perform, in a sense, having a very good early game pressure. And with Vi being said, she's there for the control matter as well, right? If she's able to challenge a unit and putting your board state slightly in front, right? Controlling his board, maintaining his board state. And if Vi ever levels up as well, that is where you could get an additional pinch of reward coming from the Vi as well, with striking 5 additional damage to the enemy nexus. All these things could work with Vi as well. All right, and moving on to the next card in the list is going to be Mystic Shot and Unspeakable Horror and Get Excited. So these 3 cards are basically burn spells, right? With Gotcha and Static Shock, and burn spells could allow you to control your opponent's board, taking out units really easily. Gotcha for things like Aphelios, or mainly Aphelios, right? Or anything that is like Fiora or whatsoever, with just 3 health, as most of the units over here are kind of above 2 health, because 2 health is in danger range. And with 2 health and below, you got Mystic Shot, you got Unspeakable Horror, and Get Excited and Gotcha could just take out any units. And not forgetting, Mystic Shot and Unspeakable Horror and Get Excited as well could go for the Nexus, which could ultimately burn you some win and cheese you some win as well. That also being said, Doom Beast also does about the same thing, able to push in 2 more additional damage into your enemy Nexus, just with Doom Beast itself. Passage Unearned. So this is kind of from a tournament deck, right? So Passage Unearned is kind of included inside because of the rise of Anivia, with the rise of Chrysandrum, right? Aphelios using Chrysandrum had cheating out box stoppers easily like that. So this is where Passage Unearned could actually take the advantage and just obliterate whatever that just comes out being cheated out, in fact. And this is just 1 copy, one off, as we wouldn't really exactly see it much in action, wouldn't be used as much on the ladder, but in a tournament format, this card would really thrive. And I think this actually would allow some plays, and your opponent has to double think and rethink what are they gonna do before they have to play around this card, before they actually try to cheese out a unit for free like that. All right, and moving on, we have Static Shock as well. This is not just a ping engine, this is also a draw engine. But one thing in mind, this card is kind of bad going up against cards like Soraka Temkenj, and you know, where they need healing and you're just providing them damage for healing. So Static Shock is kind of bad against that deck, those kind of deck, but against things that are slightly more aggressive, Static Shock is there, and it could also like, you know, remove Lee Sin's barrier or whatnot if you guys are in need to remove a barrier. But not forgetting, it's kind of there for a draw engine as well. It draws you additional cards, and yeah, you know, you need draw in this deck, and Static Shock actually provides that particular function for you as well. So the box, what was there to say? You know, it's a AoE skill, AoE you know, it's an area effect damage spell where you could just damage everything for 3. You have like Withering Will, you got Ruination. Like, these are your AoE spells that could potentially clear your opponent's board, and from there you could take the upper hand as well. Healing options, you know, Withering Will is one of your healing options also, where you could just heal your Nexus up for 3 and survive a little bit longer, and from there continue the game plan moving forward, as you need to drag the game as much as possible moving on into your win conditions, which is Commander Ledros into Atrocity, right? That is basically what it is. Commander Ledros actually cuts your enemy Nexus into half, and then, you know, once it last breath, it could return him back to your hand, which allows you to replay him and recut, you know, your opponent Nexus down another half. So, you know, you could cut down from 20 to 10, 10 to 5, and then 5 to 3, and then from 5 to 2, sorry, and then from there you could just finish off with a Mystic Shot. You know, you could just simply win the game with Commander Ledros. So it's basically stall the game all the way to turn 9, drop Ledros, and then finish up with Atrocity on Ledros, as Ledros is usually at 9 damage. By then, I know you could just finish off with like Atrocity, or even any form of burn is sufficient to close you the game at that point of time. Corina Veraza, so this is the main woman of the deck, right? Where you know, you just obliterate the top 5 cards of the deck, and then you just do the 1 damage per spell, you know, to your opponent Nexus and the whole board. As you know, just dealing damage to everything at once, right? So this could be used in an AoE spell, you know, if you really want to clear off your opponent's board, or even, you know, do some additional damage, right? If you don't have Atrocity to finish the game, Corina Veraza could just finish the game off. If your opponent's health is at, you know, 5 or below, there is a chance that you will be able to close up the game with just Corina Veraza. So ultimately, yeah, that's basically what this whole deck is all about, right? And 1 copy of Vengeance for like unit control as well. So ultimately, what are you looking at for this deck is you have to control your opponent's board as much as possible. So that being said, if you're playing against like aggro, you know, bot control like Mystic Shot, Withering Will, and burn spells like this are really important for you to control your opponent's board. Not forgetting, having Elise early could allow you to you know, have some early pressure as well. So as for Mulligan, I would recommend you to, you know, look for a Elise or even burn spells for you to survive in the early turns. Cards like Doombeast and Vi are kind of like late game, and if you ever have Vi in the opening hand, it's kind of okay to keep one of her in your hand if you're playing a slightly slower matchup or slightly mid-rangey matchup. That's where Vi could be held in your hand if you want to, you know, as during the mulligan phase. So Vi is a very good option moving forward also, right, with your mulligan phase. And yeah, mainly burn spells like Mystic Shot, Elise, Horror, like these are really good keep. And if you're playing a really long game, Commander Ledros and Atrocity might be good keep as well, right? If you're moving into a control matchup, those are good keeps as well moving forward. But yes, they are your combo pieces. But however, you know, they are really high costed, so you have to be really careful of what you are playing against and what are you trying to do as well. You know, that's like, you know, this is not gonna this is gonna be stuck in your hand for the next 9 turns, and you don't want a Ledros. Is kind of like a dead card. So I personally wouldn't like to keep Ledros on the opening hand, but some players actually would prefer combo pieces in their hand early. So yeah, it's all down to the players. But I personally recommend don't keep Corner on the Ledros in your hand, as you will be drawing into him sooner or later as you run 3 copies of him. It's not difficult to draw into Ledros moving forward also. So yeah, that's more or less for this particular deck. As like bad matchups, I think Soraka Temkench are kind of a bad matchup, to be honest, as like, you know, your spells don't exactly do too much to his units, and only Vengeance and like Ruination could be able to deal with him. But we actually have a game planned out for you guys against Soraka Temkench, which actually came out on top. So that's pretty you know, interesting as well. So we will be sharing some footage for you guys, and next few days, right, we will be releasing videos as well for you guys to just take a look and experience what this deck is all about, and you guys could try it all, should try it yourself, as the season is nearing to an end. It's a really good time for you guys to experiment with decks like this, which, you know, we don't usually see or run on the ladder. Yeah, on the ladder, right? So yeah, that's more or less it for this particular deck. And you know, if you guys like this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. My name is Moonboy Gaming. Once again, I stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. I stream Legends of Runeterra as well, and sometimes on Sundays we do broadcasts of tournaments like Dragon Summit, or even, you know, some other community tournaments over here as well. So you guys could support us, you know, by just, you know, supporting us on Twitch as well, or you could just join the Discord server, the mothership, where everyone is at, and be part of the community. So you guys could just click on the, oh my god, you guys could click on the description link down below. All the information would be down there, all the links are down there. And yeah, you know, don't forget to subscribe. And once again, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Moonboy Gaming. Blasting off. See you guys next time. Bye bye. Okay, you intro me one new M. I want to buy new M. Okay, buy new M. I don't know what's wrong with the M. You see back power, is it spoil? Oh, you know back power spoil. I not technician eh. I streamer. He keeps saying broke. But buy M. But the M spoil. But Disney Plus. This and that. Hey guys. Disney Plus got released today, and it's the best buy of my life. Okay, I actually finished WandaVision as of like today. I'm no kidding, like it's damn good, like, and there are like lots of stuff on the website. I'm not kidding. It's totally worth it, guys. Star Spring, no healing for you, bitch. I have a life, yeah. You have a life, yeah, Jelly. Wait, I'm at home half the time. How is that a life? I don't have a life, Galaxy. I don't have a life. I have a dog that's like sleeping half the time, so that's what I have. Spend time with people? No, I'm at home. I'm at home all the time. There's no time with other people. Emote, yes guys, we got new emote, guys. So you guys, if you guys like the new brownie emote that I just uploaded, yeah, you guys could subscribe, you know, just support the channel by subscribing. It could really help the channel a lot. If you guys haven't subscribed, you know, yeah, so this is what you could do, you know, to help us, help me, help you, help everyone. And sub, yes guys, sub.
By starlight.
Got time to do stuff you write. English, Galaxy, English. I'm so busy and tired. I'm damn tired now. I'm not kidding. I'm damn tired. I have no idea why I'm so tired, but I'm tired. Like okay. Ever since work started, it has been really tiring for me. I'm not kidding. Let's take out the Kench. I don't want to deal with the Kench. Yeah, and ever since then, ever since I go back to work, I don't really have much time to do my own thing anymore. And then, like, you know, there's lots of we are planning events after events and things like that. So yeah, that's like the bad part of, like, you know, whatever that we have right now. And Is it safe to go for the buy actually? Let's go buy. No reason to not buy here.
I will find the goodness in you, River King.
Hope only provides temporary sustenance, child.
I will find the good in you, River King. So we got an option to actually go for the kill on the River King instead of the Soraka, right? Like the River King is much worse. What's bad for us? Astral Protection? Right, guys? Kanasai. Why you Kanasai me, Galaxy? No, but I hope everything is going well with you though. Like, you know, your issue. Hopefully it's solved. Shakedown.
I know, sire.
Mm-mm. Kill, it. Okay. Not you lah. I mean, I gonna say sub command. Yeah, man, guys, sub. Help the channel. Subscribe to the channel. You really help Moonboy a lot, yeah. Okay, so we have Runation the next turn if he chooses to. Feed Brownie? Not yet lah. Brownie feeding time 9:30. I fed her late for breakfast today, so yeah. So I kinda have to, like, you know, feed her later, slightly later.
Be at peace.
Wait, this is a 1:1. Astral Protection? Yeah. I assume that's coming. And then if we just TK and eat it, right?
Come on in.
So, I mean, sub so you can feed Brownie. She's sleeping again. Yeah, guys, so if you guys think that, you know, this dog is tired, you know, is restless, you guys could help the dog by subbing. That makes zero sense, but yeah, you guys get what I mean. I think she brought over the sleep depths from previous life. Yeah, man, I have no idea why she's sleeping so much. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, she's sleeping too much, guys. And starting to get, I'm starting to feel concerned about her sleeping habits. It's kind of like getting out of hands. I'm not kidding.
I understand.
You bring her to the vet? What for though? Like, there's no need to send her to the vet yet, you know. We lose to Bastion here? But Bastion, she could only protect one, right? It's gonna be the TK. Skid, looking for the Bastion. No Bastion, yes. So we got the Vi back, we got Elise back. And oh, Vi is so small though. And then we could just let Joss the next turn. Brought back Protector. Nah. Like, as much as it's concerning that we haven't brought her to the vet, like, it's not that concerning at the same time. You guys get what I mean.
To it, Ely. Round up those stars.
Just tell me what to do.
I think we win here, right? With Vi, we could control our where the Star Shepherd is going, and we got Burns to burn him out as well. So he can't attack as well, right? The Soraka would die. Brought back Protector, like anything would die.
I feel better when you feel better. Take heart.
14. Got another Ledros.
Coming at ya. Eat this. Hush
This-
now.
This is 11, right? Wow. Really not doing anything? You could still cut his health by half. Okay, BRB, I go shower. Sure, Galaxy. It's 9. Wait, aren't you streaming? Isn't Tuesday a streaming day?